All right, we are at Oxford Market Antiques. So let's go in and see what we can find that we can buy and flip for a profit. Here we go. Welcome back to Oxford Market Antiques. This is part 3 of a 3-part video. So if you have not seen part 1 and 2, I've included the links to those videos in the description of this video. But we are continuing our search of this amazing antique mall, looking for treasures that we can buy and flip for a profit. But I was trying to restrain myself just a little because I had already spent a ton of money in part 1 and part 2. But there were a lot of amazing pieces that I probably could have bought and still made a profit on. And I'm telling you, I'm coming back here and I'm going to spend some more money. Now, I noticed the art pottery underneath this gourd figurine. I liked the colors of that. And up here, this teapot. Normally, I leave the teapots to Andrew, but this one was just so adorable and had a little figural mouse on it. And unfortunately, there do not appear to be any markings on the bottom. I just absolutely loved it. I thought that the little mouse was adorable, even though my camera is not cooperating with me today. For only $16, I figured, you know what? I like it. I think I'll buy it. Back here, this figurine was such good quality. I absolutely loved it. It looks like she's whistling, and that is one thing that I get from my dad, is my dad was always whistling, and now I always whistle. I whistle a lot. As I'm just bored, I whistle. And so I saw this figurine of this whistling little boy or girl, and she's got frost on her eyelashes, and she's so nicely made. The quality of her features. She is made in Spain, and she's not Yadro, but she is made in Spain, and I decided that I would buy her, and I'm not sure yet if I'm going to let her go or if I'm going to hold on to her for a little bit. And then Dagny found this. I have to give Dagny all of the credit for finding this. Not this turnip, although I did like the turnip. It was quite nice. I found the turnip. Dagny found the art glass, and she found this beautiful art glass cat or terrier. It was $34, and it looks like it's got a butt. It's got a little bit of a butt there. It's Jaico. I believe Jaico is a importer for Murano, pieces that were made by Murano artisans. We've got another Murano bowl here. Look at that, for only $6. What? I'll take it. I'll take it all. I'll buy everything. No, just kidding. I did not buy everything. And then up there, what do we have? Dagny's pointing out something. I noticed not this figurine, but behind it is a donkey for $12. Now, I wasn't sure what this was exactly because it's got holes in the back, and I thought maybe it was a musical instrument of some sort, but it was just strange and kind of whimsical. And he appears to be playing an instrument, possibly. And then we ventured into the other room that we had not really ventured into yet, which is crazy. But Dagny found this amazing Mexican folk art horse. It was absolutely stunning. And yes, it had a little bit of a chip, but it was forgivable. And it was forgivable because this is actually made by a designer, and it's probably worth $200 to $250. So she did well. She did really well. Of course, I go straight for this carved wooden penguin because why not? Everyone needs a carved wooden penguin. And this. It's an upgrade from the alien toaster painting that I showed 2 days ago. This is a regular alien with an astronaut. And it looks like he's about to be just consumed by all of these crazy aliens all around him. I absolutely loved this piece. It was so whimsical, and I believe this is what you would call naive art. I'm not sure if it was a class project or what it was, but it was fantastic. And so I bought this in addition to the toaster painting I bought the other day, and that is listed up in my eBay shop. Then we found the figurines. And Dagny was finding all of the little Tonala figurines. She was collecting them all off the shelf. And if you're interested in anything that you see Dagny pick up, it is available in her eBay shop, which is linked down below in a shop with our friends link. You can find her eBay shop listed there, as well as a lot of my friends. You can find their links listed there. You can support them, and I know that they appreciate it. Now check that out. That is a beautiful Millefiore paperweight. It was kind of a satin finish, and I really liked it, but it was $45. It was a tad bit out of my price range for art glass. I like to pay around $25. Occasionally, I will make an exception and pay a little bit more depending on the piece, depending on what it is and the quality. This, for $28, is a Tibetan bird. It is a folk art Tibetan piece, I believe. I'm pretty sure. And it was $28, and I absolutely loved it. It kind of had a parrot-shaped beak, but it was really nicely made. I loved the beaded look to it, and so I decided that I was going to grab this for $28. The last bird we sold did very well. Dagny found the Celadon glaze for $22 with the cranes on it, and although I liked that, I just wasn't sure what the resale value would be on that. And then that. I thought maybe this could be Eldrith, but there were no markings on it, and so it could also be BBP. There's a little bit variation in the colors of them. I find the Eldrith tends to be a little bit more lighter than the BBP. All right, so we're circling around now, going in the back way into the same room, and look at all of this. I loved this planter. It was very nice, and I considered it for a moment. It was McCoy, a little tempting, but again, I'm being a little bit more selective now that I've rang up my bill to close to $400, $500, and we're not even done yet. I found the quilts, and I don't even get me started on quilts. That's why I walked away. Quilts can be dangerous. This little cat down here, I checked this over to see what the marking was on the bottom. I thought maybe could this be K Finch, but it was made in Canada. This, I really liked this. It was kind of a reticulated lantern. I suspect it's a lantern because it has those cutouts in it. You can't really fill it with water. It cannot act as a vase, but you can put a votive candle in there, and it really lights up. There's a lot of lamps similar to this, and they're called Sheen de Blanc, and they're just stunning, but they're usually just pure white, and this was a little bit different. So we did put a votive in it. It looked amazing, and that is how we are selling it. Dagny found a little dresser dog there. And this lamp. This is the lamp that I noticed in yesterday's video, which if you haven't seen is linked down in the description. But I noticed this in yesterday's video, and then I got a little sidetracked and never made my way back around to it. And now Dagny has noticed it and pointed it out once again. I was like, oh yeah, that lamp. I noticed that a few minutes ago. And I thought it was fantastic. It's beautiful mid-century modern with the wood and the ceramic. And it was a really decently priced. I can't remember exactly what it was priced at, but it was decently priced. This is Italian pottery, and it's kind of got the sgraffito. This carved little wooden box appeared to be kind of a couple different kinds of wood, and so I decided to open that and get a better look at it. Dagny found some Wedgwood down there. She recently found that same piece in a yellow. And now I found another barrel mug, and I found a barrel mug in the video 2 days ago. You can see there's another one there on the shelf that I missed. Quite a few barrel mugs, and those typically will sell for anywhere from $12 to $15 a piece. A lot of people will combine them when they're listing them on eBay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think we listed ours as a pair. There's a black one, and I'm not sure who makes the black version of that. It could also be McCoy, but I don't typically see the black version of that. This black pottery vase was similar to one that I found recently when we were at another local thrift store, and you can see there it is marked on the bottom. What I like about it is the bottom isn't completely flat, and that was kind of what was like, you know what, that's similar to another vase we had recently, and I believe that one was by an artist by the name of Hernandez. And I really liked the applied florals to that, and so I decided that I was going to grab that as well. And these shelves, all of these shelves are either 1 for $4 or 2 for $7. So the more we buy off these shelves, the more discounts we get. And so we're just kind of browsing the shelves trying to find discounts in essence. There's a nice little carved figurine. And you can see it comes with the little lamb. I cannot compliment this store enough. It was amazing. As a reseller, as a collector, it was just phenomenal. And I can't wait to go back. And see, Andrew wasn't even there to look through the books, but they had a very nice collection of books. I don't think we looked at these shelves in the other videos, but this was an interesting kind of sliding box. It had a tulip design on it. I did set that back on the shelf though. This little boxer, it was a bone china. My camera was not cooperating. This is my backup camera, and it's a little testy when it comes to focusing. Next time I will make sure my primary camera is nice and charged for this visit. And now we're looking through some jewelry. You can see they have a ton of costume jewelry and also some more $4 items. This lady was interesting. She had some interesting makeup choices. I set her back. I like toaster paintings, but not really that. At this point is when I realized that they had quite the jewelry collection. And so I'm kind of checking it out, thinking I'm going to have to ask for a key to get in. I especially like that little pillbox there with the etching. I thought that was really nice. And there were some really nice pieces. I almost wondered if that was yellow jasper there on the Art Nouveau pin. I mean, I'm still learning my jewelry, but I've got love for it. You can see I got this little cameo here. It is a mother of pearl cameo. We've got a few screwback earrings. That little fisherman is a Czechoslovakia pin. We've got a micro mosaic pin, the pillbox. This is the one I was talking about. I'm not sure if that is a yellow jasper or if it is a plastic. We're going to have to test that. We've got an Art Nouveau silver pin there, which I thought was stunning with those stars in her hair. There is a bird pin, and then there is a hat pin with a scarab on it. Now, when we were listing this, we did a little bit of research on hat pins and found that in the Victorian era, hat pins were actually occasionally used as weapons, and so they actually passed a law saying that hat pins could be reduced to only 9 inches. So you can kind of date your hat pins by how long they are, and this one is only 9 inches. So it is still Victorian, but after they were using them as weapons. This was really neat. This is hand painted. It's made to look like a clock or a stopwatch. And even though it is just costume jewelry, I really liked the hand painting on it, and I love the details. It's got some faux crystals on it. Dagny found the art glass necklace, and it had this beautiful kind of millefiore glass beads, and I thought it was just amazing. And I told her, if you're not going to buy that, I'm going to buy it. And so every time I put that pressure on her, she really has to consider it. And of course, she decided that she was going to buy that. So that is going to be available in her eBay shop. So make sure you go and check it out. It was such a stunning piece, and it was not getting left behind one way or the other. If I could get my camera to focus. There you go. Look at how pretty that is. I just thought that was amazing. We can do this. Girl power. I'm going to film you while you do it, okay? No, here. I'll help you.
And then look, I'll protect it with my mask.
I think it's got a weird...
It come in handy.
Yeah, there you go. Protect the little wheel that's been sitting outside. Astrid's got a new bird cage. Oh, I'm not gonna get your license plate. All right, here we go.
It's going. It's closing.
Yes, America. All right, and just like that, we are done here. Goodness gracious, that was a lot. We spent a lot of money. We did. I think our total spend was $800. I think we went a little crazy, but we got some really great quality pieces. We got a lot of different items, and I also bought a bird cage, and Astrid now has a new bird cage. It was a really nice one, and I thought, you know, I think she'd like that, so I did buy my bird a bird cage, and that was $98. So 100 of that was for a bird cage, but everything else, I'm really excited about it. So we are going to get out of here now. I did want to give you guys information for this antique shop if you're ever in the area and want to check it out, but on that note, I will see all of you tomorrow. Later. And here you go. They have an entire section of $4 each, 2 for $7. So come and check them out if you're in the area. They've got really great stuff. And yes, I did leave stuff behind. I did. I could not buy it all. I already spent $800. So there's still some treasures here to be found. And you can come and get them. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description. Well, I just finished editing the video, and I've got a really quick announcement to make, a very exciting announcement, and that is that the merch is finally here. The merch you've all been waiting for. The Missing Lid Conspiracy. This is the first version, the first edition in a series of Missing Lid Conspiracy merch. And I've worked really hard with the designer to come up with something that met my standards, that I loved and that I approved of and that I knew that you would love. And so it's got a bird on it. It's actually got 2 birds on it, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. This is a limited time campaign that I am running through bonfire.com. So what that means is that it's only going to be available for 3 weeks, and then it is done, it is gone, it is no longer available. So the campaign ends on April 26th, 2021, and after that the shirts are no longer available. So hopefully between now and then, that's 3 weeks, you guys are able to snatch a shirt and get one of these shirts. They are available in shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, and baseball tees even. So make sure you go check that out. There is a link for it down in the description, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. But it's been a long time coming, and it's finally here. The Missing Lid Conspiracy merch. All right, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you later.